When you first learn about SEO, the advice seems simple. Get more backlinks. So many beginners take what looks like a shortcut. They buy packages promising 1,000 links for $50, scattering their website across random directories and automated blogs. But a high link count doesn't mean high authority. Search engines recognize when hundreds of unnatural links appear overnight. Instead of boosting your rank, this pattern damages your website's trust. Plus, a link on an unrelated offshore gambling site provides no value to a local business seeking actual customers. The solution is to shift your strategy. Instead of chasing artificial popularity, you can actively earn credibility through a deliberate, value-driven outreach campaign. Before you send a single email, you need the right foundation. Your website must be live, and it needs to host at least one high-value asset designed to inform or assist an audience rather than pitch a service. The entire process relies on a clear exchange. You provide genuine, tangible value to another website's readers in order to justify the request for a link. Let's look at why most outreach fails before it starts. Most beginners attempt to build links directly to their homepage or a standard service page. Website owners want to provide their readers with helpful information. They have no incentive to send their audience to a basic sales pitch for your business. To get a link, you need a linkable asset, a piece of content created specifically to be useful or original. This could be an original research report, a free calculator, or a detailed industry checklist. This diagram compares a weak approach with a strong one. On the left is a generic article titled, "What is SEO?" It offers basic info that has been written thousands of times. On the right is a highly specific resource, a 30-point local SEO checklist for small businesses. Notice how the checklist is structured. It is practical and gives readers immediate, actionable steps they can apply right away. This is exactly the kind of material another publisher wants to share with their audience. Before you initiate your outreach, look at your page and ask, why would an independent author want to link to this? If you can't answer that clearly, focus on improving the content first. Step 2 is finding the right target. You are looking for a website that shares a logical, real-world connection to your industry, your audience, or your geographic location. Avoid chasing technical SEO metrics on sites with no relevance to your work. A high-scoring link from an unrelated offshore directory won't help potential clients discover your business. To verify a site is worth your time, use a 7-question quality check. This ensures the target website is operated by and for real humans. This checklist covers the core criteria. First, is the website relevant to your business? Second, does it publish original, useful content? And third, does its visual appearance look trustworthy? Next, would real people actually visit this site? Is the content genuinely useful to readers? And does the website exist for a real operational purpose, rather than acting as a shell to sell links? Finally, consider this. Would you still want this link if search engine metrics did not exist? If you answer no to the majority of these questions, close the tab and move on to your next prospect. Search engines are designed to surface what people find helpful. If a backlink makes no logical sense to a human reader, it offers no long-term value to the algorithm. Now that you have your asset and your vetted target, we can draft the outreach. The fastest way to fail is to broadcast the exact same generic template to hundreds of unrelated website owners. This split screen shows why templates often fail. On the left is the standard approach. Dear website owner, your site is amazing. Please link to my article. It is impersonal, vague, and likely to be ignored. Now look at the right side. This pitch mentions exactly why you selected their website, references a specific page you found useful, and explains how your resource adds value to their current article. This works because it is brief and respectful. You are suggesting a helpful placement for their readers, which is a far more professional approach than asking for an unearned favor. Consider the anchor text as well, the specific clickable words used to hyperlink to your resource. Notice how the suggested text uses a natural conversational variation, like read this checklist. It avoids the forced repetition of an exact match keyword. Forcing identical keywords across every pitch looks unnatural. It is a quick way to trigger spam filters and ruin your credibility before your message is even read. Successful outreach is a collaboration. You are offering a mutually beneficial resource for their audience. When you connect a high-value asset with a vetted target using a personalized pitch, you establish a collaborative connection. You've provided value to another publisher, making a positive response much more likely. By sending this kind of message, you've moved from passively spamming directories to actively building professional visibility. You are now planting the seeds for future industry partnerships. From here, wait for a response while exploring other ethical strategies. You can find broken links on relevant sites and offer your resource as a replacement, or secure accurate listings in trusted local directories. Authority in search results is a reflection of how much an audience trusts your content. By focusing on quality and relevance over shortcuts, you ensure that your website's credibility is earned and sustainable.